So RedWolf has been around for a while, since 1998, and during this time and being so situated where we are, that means we usually get some of the latest and greatest really quick. And over this time, we've found some pretty cool pistols, and we want to share with you guys. So here's a top 12 ultimate pistols guide, and it can't have come at a better time going into the holiday season. Let's get into it. Before we begin, we usually always have to ask ourselves the question, what constitutes as a good pistol? Now, everybody requires different things when they look at something that they want to get, or everybody looks at it a little bit different depending on what they're looking for or what styles they like. So instead of giving you an extensive breakdown as to why I've constituted these 12 pistols as a top pistol, I'm going to explain it to you in the pistol itself. So when I talk about one, I'll tell you why I believe it's good and why it deserves to be on the list. So we're going to start from the bottom, number 12. Number 12, Cybergun FNX45 Tactical GBB. Though this pistol was released a couple years back, this is one of the first airsoft pistols that was released with an optics ready cut built into the slide. The gigantic reservoir of the FNX45 magazine makes it one of the strongest blowback and gas pistols you can get your hands on, and it was an awesome gun to shoot. So why is it good? Well, it's got a large gas reservoir, it was double action, so it was really fun to shoot, and an incredibly strong blowback, deserving its place on number 12 to start us off on our list. Number 11, the TTI Combat Master, well, the EMG and the Army Armament one. So what makes this gun so popular that it deserves a spot on our top 12 list? Well, let's start with the obvious. John Wick. It's featured in that hit movie franchise. Ergonomics, very similar to the Tokyo Marui High Capa. It's got a strong, robust, and lightweight metal slide, large gas reservoir, mag well, it's included. Most importantly, it's licensed from Terran Tactical, so you're going to get all the nice markings and goodness on it. Number 10, the Sig Air P320 M17 GBB pistol. Now, this is the gas version. Why does it deserve a place on our list and coming in at number 10? Well, I'm going to tell you. Number 1, it is one of the hottest and highest trending pistols right now in 2020. And its finish is remarkable. It's got a fair gas reservoir. It's got pretty good recoil, not to mention it's already optics ready, so you can put some optics on there, either the Sig Air optics, or with an adapter, you can even throw an RMR style optic on it. It is accessory ready with its bottom rail, and most importantly for you gun nerds out there, this is also the same kind of pistol used currently by the US military. All this goodness packed in at our number 10 spot. In at number 9, Glock 18C. What more can you say? There's something about full auto pistols that are just so much fun. Not only does it have a very satisfying semi-auto, it also is, again, full auto. There's something about these guns that just put a smile on your face. Not to mention that it has a redesigned blowback housing, making it even more efficient than the 17 Gen 3 itself. And even though they're kind of rare, when you get your hands on one, you can mount this thing onto different carbine kits, and voila, you have yourself an SMG. What more can you ask for? What a flexible and great pistol to have, and that's why it broke the top 10 list. You guys remember the time when there was still no such thing as an airsoft Glock? Ah, good times. I miss that meme. Moving on. Number 8, the RWA Nighthawk Custom GRP. Now, this gun is special. Licensed by Nighthawk Custom, is a full CNC steel construction. It's based off of the Marui system for optimum reliability and accuracy. It weighs almost exactly the same as the real one and will even take green gas magazines. Of course, you're going to need a little bit of modification, but it's pretty stinking awesome. This thing kicks like a mule. It feels like a real 1911 in your hands. And if you're a collector or you just love the 1911 form factor, this is a great pistol for you. And I can't sing its praises anymore. It is well deserving to be on this list. Number 7, the ASG Gun Heaven Dan Wesson 6-inch 715. My goodness, That's a long name, but we had to put a wheel gun in here. After all, it's a beautiful looking gun. I mean, just look at the photos of this thing. Even if they may not be the best thing to take out for a scrimmage, just simply the fact that it's loaded with dummy rounds and you can take it out and shoot it and enjoy the mechanics and the feel of the gun, it deserves a whole lot of props. Not to mention, if you don't want to use it to shoot, put it as maybe a display piece on your wall, in a cabinet, or even on your desk. A fantastically beautiful pistol to feature, and that's why it is on this list. Number 6, the Action Army AAP-01 Assassin Pistol. Look at this thing. It looks so different. I think it looks really cool. It looks like those Ruger 22 pistols. I remember seeing something like this in Metal Gear Solid 3, like the tranquilizer gun. Looks just like this. It's got decent performance. The blowback feels great because it doesn't have a slide and it just uses this nub back here for cycling. It's got an incredibly fast cyclic rate. You pull down that trigger on full auto and it's just gonna go brrr, like it's an A10 or something. Not to mention, it's one of the more innovative platforms that we've seen right now. Look at all the kits and look at all the accessories that can be attached to this thing. It's just so cool. The sky is the limit. This is definitely deserving to be on this list. Affordability, flexibility, it's got it in spades. Number 5, the RWA Nighthawk Custom Agent 1. Once again, a fully licensed gun from RWA, but this is a collaboration between Nighthawk Custom, Agency Arms, Railscale, and even Hillbilly 223 to all come together to make this thing a reality. It's made using real firearm blueprints. It's one of the few commander-sized 1911s on the market. Plenty of aftermarket parts and upgrade parts. It's uniquely Cerakote out of the box. That means every single pistol will look different from the next. It comes with an aluminum pistol case, full metal CNC aluminum and stainless steel construction, and it is most importantly compatible with Marui 1911 magazines. I don't know what else can be said about this pistol that I have not just said as I outlined why this gun deserves to be on number 5 out of this list. But if you want a really kick-ass 1911, this is the one that's gonna just blow your mind away. It's, to this day, I still look at it and it's still awesome. Number 4, the ASG Shadow 2. Now, what can we say about this Czech beauty? Well, it's got an extremely low bore axis, making it great to point and shoot more accurately. It's got interchangeable grip panels to alter the design. It's fully licensed by CZ. It's full metal, so when you shoot it, even though it's got a very strong and satisfying recoil, it's going to eat up some of that recoil to make it shoot really, really flat. The slide cycle is incredibly fast, and the whole thing, did I say it, is made out of metal, but it's also very lightweight. The CZ Shadow 2 is very popular amongst real steel competitive shooters, as well as airsoft shooters. Its low bore axis, again, makes it great to shoot, great to aim, and it sits in your hand so well. It just feels natural to point and pull the trigger. We're in our top 3, and it can't be a top 3 without a Glock. This is the Glock 17 Gen 5 from Umarex. So what's special about the Glock 17 Gen 5? Well, let's start off with that redesigned blowback housing, making it incredibly gas efficient, more so than the 17 Gen 3. It's got ambidextrous controls, integrated flare mag well on the bottom to help with those quick reloads, new hop-up adjustment system so you can adjust it without removing the slide, and it is fully licensed. The Glock 17 Gen 5 is an improved version of the already popular Glock 17 Gen 3. I'm talking about the airsoft version, of course. With the improved blowback unit and ambidextrous controls, this pistol is definitely becoming one of the best airsoft pistols you can currently find on the market. Number 2, the Umarex Glock 17 Gen 3 pistol. I know, I seem to have knocked it a few times with the Glock 18C and the 17 Gen 5, but you cannot omit this gun because it is based on the most popular real steel pistol in the market. First officially licensed Glock in the airsoft community, and many aftermarket parts and upgrades. It's an ideal pistol for training and dry fire. It's got a lightweight and robust metal slide. Glock is probably the most well-known pistol in the world. Many real steel companies offer aftermarket modifications and upgrades for the Glock 17 Gen 3. It is just so dang popular. And due to that, law enforcement agencies and a lot of shooters around the world clamber to this gun. And when the airsoft version came out, lines were long, stock was short, everybody couldn't get their hands on it, but everybody wanted one. And with the Glock 17 Gen 3 by Umarex, we had to retire the no such thing as an airsoft Glock meme. Rest in peace. We've come to the pinnacle, to the mountaintop. What could it possibly be but if you thought it was the Tokyo Marui high Capa in its many different variants, oh, you would be right, because it takes the cake. Where do I even start with the Tokyo Marui high Capa? It's got a large gas reservoir, plenty of aftermarket parts for repairs and upgrades, making this thing's upgrade potential limitless. Exceptionally gas efficient and great accuracy. That is why this gun, the Tokyo Marui high Capa, is considered the benchmark to which other pistols in the market are compared to. Not to mention that it's the go-to pistol for a lot of competition shooters. It is exceptionally snappy and, like I said, very gas efficient and accurate. It is the king, the top, the pinnacle, still to this day, of best pistols. It's interesting to kind of look back at all these pistols and kind of see not only an evolution to where a lot of pistols are going, things like being optics ready, fully licensed, and different redesigns to the internals. They're making their way up there, but yet the old high Capa still takes the top spot. What do you guys think? What are some of your favorite pistols? Let me know in the comments section below. And guys, if you thought any of these pistols were cool, check it out at our online store at www.redwolfairsoft.com. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find all of these and much more there. Not to mention, if you thought this video was cool, give us a like. If you thought it was nice, share with your friends. And if you haven't yet, press the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be notified every time we have a new video coming out. And with that, guys, it's so nice seeing you, and I'll see you on the next episode of RedWolf TV.